Hi, Society Stitchers. I'm Katie.
I'm Laura.
I'm Athena.
We're coming to you from the middle of trick-or-treat packing
Oh,
to do an unboxing of our Autumn and Stars Hollow box, and to just show you all the goodies. My box doesn't have a sticker, so this is actually our demo box where we put everything to make sure it's going to fit in here for special edition boxes. I'll tell you, we were a little nervous about this one because one of the items took up a good chunk of the bottom of the box.
yes, it was a bit of a squeeze.
Yeah, I have two of my items already combined. I forgot to tell you guys that. So
okay.
Us too.
Okay, good.
Okay, so let's just dive right in. First of all, first thing in here is cinnamon swirl coffee cake from Carrie Lee's Specialties.
Rory's birthday coffee cake mix, created by Carrie Lee's Specialties. Luke had a little help from Carrie Lee to prepare this special birthday treat for Rory. There were several people who baked it during the retreat and enjoyed it.
There were several people who baked it before the retreat, before they even did an unboxing.
Oh, and I wanted to point out, when you open it, it should be in a sealed package. And then I almost missed this when I opened mine. There is a little tiny package of cinnamon in there too. So don't miss that part.
Awesome. Okay,
what are you gonna, obviously.
What are you gonna choose, Athena?
I'm just grabbing the next thing. Al's Pancake World.
Ooh. Exclusive Gilmoreism floss made by Color and Cotton. We asked Angela to dream up colors inspired by some of our favorite autumn Gilmoreisms. I love that you're both petting the floss.
Well, I'm trying to separate it. There you go.
Combing it. I've got a Deer Hit Me. And it's just a nice beige. And like, for comparison, because these two are very close, but one is more tan, one's more brown. The next one is Copper Boom. Mm-hmm. So this one is copper and this one is a Deer Hit Me. You can see the difference.
And that Copper Boom does have a good copper feel to it.
Yeah, it really does. That's good. And then we've got three blues. And one of them is really variegated, and that's this one. This is Hello Mary.
Hello,
which is
Mary.
In reference to when she starts at Chilton, but it's like the Chilton skirt colors though too. That's why it's so variegated. And then we've got I'm All In is this one. And then the other one is 4:03 a.m. And again, very similar, but not.
And a couple of these I gave her color suggestions for. I don't know if she used them, but the I'm All In, I had said something like Luke's baseball cap, which is I think why she made that one blue in particular.
I was thinking like jeans.
Okay.
But
what I love is that she made a beautiful palette out of these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feels really good.
And so what was your inspiration for 4:03 a.m.?
That one I let her do whatever she wanted to do.
Maybe that's what the sky looks like at 4:03 a.m.
Maybe. I don't remember if I told her Chilton skirt or not for Hello Mary. That one,
she does such a nice job.
I will be honest.
I would think a Deer Hit Me is like the color of a deer, maybe.
And then Copper Boom is coppery. Up next, I'm gonna go for Orange Bag, which if you were in the Facebook group, I did put a note on the group about it. There is a protective film layer. I've removed it from mine already, but there's a protective film layer on the outside of this thread jewelry.
Dragonfly in thread jewelry designed by the Black Needle Society. Who else is ready to check in for a relaxing stay at the Dragonfly Inn this autumn? Use this exclusive vintage hotel key fob and ring to store your threads for your next project with some Stars Hollow style.
I love that it's like a contest of which one of us can show the product better.
Well, no, I'm just like, darn, the ring light just keeps blowing it out. So yeah, so this one I found an image of the Dragonfly Inn sign to help with the border of the fob to try and make it look a little more official Dragonfly Inn-ish.
Awesome.
Someone was going to try to stitch on this bag. feel like
I think I actually said somebody was gonna try to. Like I was like, I bet you somebody out there is gonna use this and they're gonna stitch on it.
Oh, there's like an inside lining that you would have to kind of poke through, but I mean, it looks stitchable. Okay.
What are you pulling?
Next, let's do the bookmark.
Ooh,
I love this bookmark.
to this side.
Okay, Rory's wooden bookmark designed by the Enamel Library. What could be more Rory than a bookmark? We were inspired by her love of reading to include this wooden bookmark, which features her portrait hung in Richard's office on one side and her bookcase on the other. And I'm telling you, she did such a lot of research to decide what to put on that bookshelf.
I have to say though, one of my favorite books titles did get cut off. She had like Real Man's Guide to Wearing Flannel, and you can just see the word flannel on the side. But so Paris is the artist who created this, not the character, but she is extremely clever. And if you read these book titles, they were cracking us up.
I love that she just got so much in there. You've got the umbrella, you've got Al's Pancake World, Luke's coffee cup, even the snow globe up here's got the gazebo in it. Lorelei's Jeep,
the Dragonfly Inn keys, the ice cream queen trophy, bit of basket, no cell phone sign. I mean, yeah, she tucked all those things in. The only things I asked her to put in were the rocket and 4:03 a.m.
Oh, otherwise, why did I just now see the rocket? I kept thinking that was an umbrella. I guess I'm just now reading these as well. I haven't really read all of the book titles, but How to Have Kids and Stay Rock and Roll.
Yes.
Love that.
That one's so for Lane. I like Life Short, Talk Fast.
And then obviously the other side, which we completely just ignored, is Rory's portrait that hangs in Richard's office.
Instead of with her arm up.
Yes. With a goose or something. No, that was with Lorelei. The goose was with Lorelei. Okay. Next up, let's go for the necklace.
Luke's Diner Necklace, made by Wick Wish Candle Co. Carry a piece of Stars Hollow with you wherever you go with this Luke's Diner hand-stamped necklace, or double the chain around the handles of your scissors to create a charming scissor fob.
So, Wick Wish, you may recognize the name. She actually has poured candles for us before, but she also within the last year started offering hand-stamped jewelry.
It's really sweet.
It is, and it's subtle, and you can wear it and have a little bit of geeky pride going on, but also it's more for you than for anybody else.
I love that people are trying to be able to show this thing, and it's like so hard.
It is.
Good job. You got it.
Cup stamped on there. I promise you, it's there.
She actually had the stamp custom made, so she's the only one with this jewelry stamp.
Nice.
And yeah, so we got to include it in our box.
Okay, what's up, Athena?
I'm gonna go with the stickers.
Kim's Antiques Project stickers, designed by the Black Needle Society. This exclusive sticker set has Mrs. Kim's famous warning on the back for anyone who might get too handsy with your own cross stitch. Attach these to the backs of your finished pieces and include details of how this finish is uniquely yours.
It's got a space for title, designer, fabric, threads, began, finished, stitched by, and then of course it says you break, you buy at the bottom. The camera doesn't want to focus on it though.
This was one of
there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's 10 of them in each one. This was one of the first things that we said we wanted to include in a box. There are going to be 4 of these Stars Hollow boxes, 1 per season, but we were coming down to it and we were like, oh, we need to put Miss Kim in here, and it seems like the perfect way to include another aspect of Stars Hollow in the box for fall. So
Mhm.
yeah.
We thought antiques are usually labeled, and hopefully our cross stitch will be antiques one day.
Can you imagine our this Ottoman Stars Hollow piece being in an antique store someday? So funny.
Okay, I'm going for zipper pulls.
Stars
Okay.
Hollow zipper pulls, designed by Doodle by Meg. Enjoy these souvenir zipper pulls from a Hep Alien concert, the Jackson Belleville campaign rally, and Luke and Lorelai's first date. I love the one from Luke and Lorelai's date because it's the horoscope that she wrote for him the first day that she met him.
Yeah, that he pulls out of his wallet. It says, "You will meet an annoying woman today. Give her coffee and she will go away."
Okay, so fun fact. I was like, why is my like thingy on the bottom of this one? But it just turns.
Yeah, they spin kind of. I mean, not like
They spin. So spin it and it'll face the right way.
And I have to tell you, this is one of the early things that came in.
Yeah.
And Katie and I had to sit on this, and Athena too, because we showed her early too. We had to sit on this for such a long time. And I love these little zipper pulls. They're so
Yes.
cute.
Okay, what's up next, Athena?
Okay, fabric.
Okay.
Okay, we have. Sure, we do.
It's the
Presenting Lorelei Gilmore fabric created by Fiber on a Whim. Just remember that the cake is pretty good, according to Lorelei, while you're attending Rory's coming out. Such a pretty color. Now, the girls were all dressed in white.
I was gonna say,
Does
I
it
don't know
smell
if this is, well, I don't, it doesn't smell bad. I was trying to decide if it was coffee dyed or not.
Ah, okay.
No,
But
no
it's
coffee
just
on
a really nice, subtle fabric and
Yes.
will be so perfect.
Did you
Yeah,
give him inspiration for this coloring?
Well,
or?
we did say something kind of in the coffee family. So we named it Presenting Lorelei Gilmore because it was a paler color and it kind of reminded us of like the white dresses, even though it's not pure white. But then it came in and I was like, oh, it also kind of looks like the cakes that Lorelei talks about that they eat during the coming out too. So that's why I ended up writing it up that way, is it kind of reminded me of the cake.
Yours was Ada, right? Athena?
Mine is Ada. Yeah, I was trying to find something white to hold it against because it's getting really blown out. But maybe if I just, there you go. It's a nice cream color.
It
nice.
should be a very usable fabric for you.
Yes.
And especially for autumn pieces, I feel like it's just going to be a good supporting color for a beautiful autumn piece for you to stitch on.
Yeah, let those colors pop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, up next for me is the project bag.
Oh, an Omnia Paratus project bag designed by Jillian Cota. This exclusive project bag will have you ready for anything, as the life and death brigaders would say. Well, in Latin.
So it's actually a navy inside of here. And it's just kind of a slick material that should protect your cross stitch really well inside too, in case of spillage. But also the outside is our vinyl faux leather material, also referred to as restaurant booth material.
Mine is already in use. So as soon as you said project bag, I was like, wait, I'm missing something. I didn't go down the list. I thought I had everything right here, but I didn't. So
it cracks me up watching people unbox the project bags because they're all like petting it, like, what is this material? What? And I love the different things that people come up with to describe it as.
Sturdy.
Yes.
Sturdy. I like that it's sturdy.
Yeah. Waterproof.
And it's
one that
it's a really big bag too. You could put everything from this box into that bag.
Yeah, actually I might do that now. It's an A3 size bag, which you would have to look at the exact measurements. But I chose it because it was easier for our illustrators to work with if I just gave them a standard size. Also, some of those netting bags that I used to use when like 10 years ago when I was stitching were A3 sized, and I loved those for bigger projects.
So it's big enough to hold an 11 by 11 Q snap.
Yes.
And it really is a generous size. So
yeah, I'm putting all of the stuff in here right now.
Yeah.
And there's still
Okay, I'm gonna go with the needle minder.
Needle minder, rodeos in town. Needle minder, created by the Black Needle Society. My clothes were at the cleaners, and I had the fuzzy clock, and it didn't purr on time. It didn't purr.
And I don't know.
You don't have yours. It says, "This is the last time I buy anything just because it's furry." And so it has the furry alarm clock. And now remind me, is this episode 1 or 2?
2.
2. Okay. So Rory starts school at Chilton and they wake up late because the furry alarm clock didn't purr. And Lorelei takes her to school in cowboy boots and booty shorts and has to meet the headmaster of the school. It's lovely.
And I think Emily is the one who says something about the rodeos in town.
Oh, maybe. Because yes, Emily was there too, sitting in the headmaster's office waiting as well.
So perfect.
I mean, there were a couple of characters during that episode who mentioned the rodeo. So that's kind of why, that's why we went with it being named that.
Okay, Katie.
Okay, I'm going to do the book.
This is like a Gilmore recipe binder designed by Heather Gretton Art. Store your Stars Hollow recipe card collection safely in this exclusive recipe binder.
Heather did an amazing job. I still need to send her a binder actually because it turned out so well. I can't wait for her to see it. She created this little pattern that you can see on the edge there. And it's also on the inside. And then, she did all of this beautiful artwork on the cover.
So the girls on the front,
they are on their way to Thanksgiving here. If you may recognize Rory carrying the bundles of flowers there. And then the back cracks me up with Kirk in the hot dog suit.
So I don't think that a lot of people caught that Kirk was in that sitting back there in the hot dog suit. Like a lot of people pointed out Luke and
Taylor.
Thank you. I was only thinking of his last name. But yeah, a lot of people didn't catch Kirk in the hot dog suit. And it did come with inside these plastic sleeves. Came inside the book as well.
And then this is the inside as well too. You can see that pattern again. We should also point out it is actually a magnetic clasp, so it should be really sturdy. And then the other thing that both Athena and I have in here
is the Eat Like a Gilmore recipe cards designed by Heather Gretton Art. The first set of seasonally inspired recipe cards. This autumn set includes 9 recipes from the show to help while planning your retreat snacks and to enjoy for a long after.
Yes.
So they're just some fun things and things that happened in the show that you would know about. And
so like Mom said, there are 9 of them in here. 2 of them are double-sided. And we ended up putting, if it was not a double-sided card, we put 2 cards back to back in the holder just to save on space. This is, as Mom also read, the first set that we're going to include. So the next box is summer. We will have a summer inspired set of recipes. So we have Emily's Bloody Mary, the Rory, that's her drink from her birthday, Norma Mailer's favorite iced tea, Suki's peach sauce, Suki's magic risotto, Suki's fried stuffed squash blossoms.
I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of Suki's recipes in here.
Yeah. Jackson's deep fried turkey, Miss Kim's egg salad sandwich, and blueberry shortcake.
Now, somebody did point out that Mrs. Kim's egg salad sandwiches technically contained tofu,
yes.
and ours is actually a chicken salad recipe
Or
egg salad recipe. Sorry, wrong thing. But
It's still a chicken. I mean, technically.
Athena's always got my back there. Gotta love that. And speaking of Athena having our back, one of the things we love during the retreat is that Athena also made great shirts, which we are all sporting. So I have Oi with the cross stitch already, and she had to put a poodle on it for us.
And then I have on one of 2 shirts that she made of this Kirk's design, because I gave one away as a prize. Well, we gave one away as a prize, but it's the pair to mine. And then
so the Kirk's shirt and the Ottoman Stars Hollow, these were only for prize winners, and of course us.
Those of us who beg hard enough. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought that this one was going to be, and it did end up being really, so I won't mass produce this because it's a really hard pattern to, it's really finicky and everything else. But I thought it was going to be the leaves that were going to be terrible. Nope, it's that pumpkin. That pumpkin. I mean, it took me a solid 15 minutes each design to pick apart that pumpkin.
It came out gorgeous. I can't wait to start wearing mine. So, and I'm also going to wear my Babette ate oatmeal.
Yes.
And just let the kids at school go, huh?
And I have faux.
We have one more thing in the box, right?
One more thing in the box.
Yes.
It is the Ottoman Stars Hollow pattern designed by the Black Needle Society. This is the first of 4 seasonal inspired Stars Hollow patterns. Each pattern can be stitched on its own or connected as they are released. Each square will be full coverage. See the chart on the back of the pattern for starting instructions. So Katie shows you where to put this one.
Yes. And for anybody who is going to work on this piece after it releases, so this chart will be available in December when the Summer and Stars Hollow box goes on sale. So the rest of the vault items are actually available today. But this pattern will not be available until December. But if you're starting it then, and you're like, how do I get to that point on my fabric? What we did was, if you're going to stitch them all together, we got our piece of fabric and folded it in half. So we had that crease line. So we had this crease line, and then mom started
right here.
Yeah, mom was my model stitcher, and she started from the left edge. I don't know if you were started top or bottom.
I started at the bottom.
You just measure, if you're going to start from the top, you measure down 2 to 3 inches. Yeah, 2 to 3 inches. Or if you're going to start from the bottom, then you measure up 2 to 3 inches and just start on that crease line.
Yep.
So if you're looking at a piece of fabric and you just fold it in half, I mean, this is essentially like, of course they're going to be square, not rectangle, and these are rectangles, but you will have the 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you want to do is, with this pattern, you want the edge of the left edge of the pattern to line up with the middle of the fabric.
Yes.
And that's kind of what it shows you on the back as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've also talked about, summer, I am going to finish off the other half of this gazebo. So it will connect. So if you were thinking about moving your patterns around, I think somebody was talking about stacking them as a square instead of as a rectangle. And I just recommended that you just go ahead and make sure that you leave room for summer next to it, instead of rearranging just because of where that's going to fall. And then if you don't want to do the whole series, if you just want to do this pattern, I've also said you can leave off I Will Follow up there in the corner, and it should be just fine as a standalone piece.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still playing with how I'm going to finish mine. I did stitch it individually. That is 100% sure, because I do not have enough fabric I just cut out enough for the piece. So it will be individually, but I also stitched the I Will Follow. So it's a toss up between whether they're going to go up on my seasonal wall, because they are seasonal patterns, downstairs with my TV stuff, or I may like a lot of people are doing the whole journaling thing, I may add them in here inside the journal.
Which someone in our group, I will have to go back, someone in our group did find page protectors that will fit in this binder. I had to remove the post because it was posted before international people received boxes, but it should be okay now. So I might go in a message and say, it's okay now if you want to share.
Post it. It was a great share.
Yeah, she was so excited. She was like, I'm sorry, I was just so excited I found them to fit in there. And I'm like, I totally get it.
But your idea would be fun because you could put the fall piece with the fall recipes and use them as dividers for each of the seasons.
Yep.
So
yeah, and I can even like back them because the finished piece isn't going to be the same size as what the page protector would be. But if you could get like a nice piece of cardstock or something and put it on there, that would be. And you can even like make little notes about it or whatever you want to write on there too.
So our spoiler card, as always, has all of the usual information about each item, a message from the society with our picture for Athena's birthday up there, information about the retreat, which has already happened, the photo contest on the back, and our 3 photos that were chosen down here to display. We love
and the photo contest starts today.
Yes.
So make sure that you're entering your photos using that hashtag, and that's to win a $25 Etsy gift card.
And then
if you're ever wondering, we do the drawings here, which we will do in a little bit, but we do the drawings here. So if you're wondering who wins, pay attention, watch the FlossTube.
And then the one more thing, and Athena's going to show you, there's a bonus Stars Hollow map designed by Robin Richards. Open this spoiler pamphlet up fully to reveal an exclusive map of Stars Hollow inspired by the original street names. So the fun thing is in this series that Lorelai's all excited and is supporting using the original names. And then the Dragonfly Inn lands on Soars and Boyle's Alley. So, but I love that the sign is in there.
Yes. So he actually created this for us to put on the spoiler card. But we just thought it would be a fun little add-on to the box. If you wanted to keep the spoiler card and frame the map as a print, you can. So yeah,
it'll make a great backdrop during some photos and things. Did you call for that?
So down here is Lorelai's house, and then that's Mrs. Kim's house. You got the gazebo, Dulcie's Market, and Luke's, and then the inn.
Yes.
You got the church, and I don't know what that building is over there. Just a building.
I think that's the high school.
Oh yeah, because it should be across the street from Luke's. That's right. You're right.
So just
I haven't watched this show too many times. What are you talking about?
So that is our whole unboxing.
Yes. We hope that if you got this box, you enjoyed it. If you want any of the items from this box, like we said, they are available in the vault today. Some of the items, we actually had a partial shipment of the cookbooks. So I'm going to list what we currently have available. There will be a second round available. I'll probably put those up in December when the patterns also go on sale for anybody who missed out on box 1 and who misses out on the current overstock of the cookbooks. We ended up breaking up the shipment just to save on shipping costs. So yeah.
Get them out sooner and have some available for people who join us a little later.
Yes.
We always have people who find us after the retreat and are interested in picking up first year items. So,
and because it's a continual item, I did want to order extra this time of that because if we do have somebody in 3 years who finds us and is like, oh no, I missed out on the book to hold all the recipe cards, we'd be like, well, actually, we have extras. So we try and make it so that it's accessible for you if you want to join us later on. So other than that, so then we have announcements to make. about who won the different photo challenges. So this time, all three entries were for $25 gift cards to Etsy. So our first one is for the Pirate Life stitching box, and it is Awkward Elk Crafts who won.
Congratulations. This was the fun photo.
Awesome.
It's very scientific. We move our finger around and move the screen up and down, and we have somebody else tell us when to stop, and we tap, and whoever pops up wins. It's very scientific.
Yes. Yes. And then the next one.
The next one is for our Frogwarts Year 2 photo challenge, and the winner was Laura Nippers.
Come on.
It's there.
I know. Was getting everything else off of the screen. That's the spoiler.
Yay,
card.
congratulations, Laura.
And Laura had a swipe over, which I did not take a screenshot of, but it was adorable because she said her favorite muggle was her dad, and he's standing next to a like life-size Lego of Hagrid. But I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
And then
finally, our Night Garden box, which was our Black Needle Society retreat box. The winner of that was Rachel Ray.
And Rachel's featuring our project bag and the 3-inch square there.
Yes.
Yep. Hey, congratulations, Rachel.
She also has our needle minder from the Up All Night box in there too.
So those were all of our winners.
Yes. So congratulations. Reach out to us. If you email beinsocietyhelp@gmail.com. I'm actually giving you the wrong email. I meant the other one. So if you reach out to us at bnsretreathelp@gmail.com, we will get those gift cards off to you at your preferred email address. So
I was just quickly finding.
Do we have any shop updates?
There's the cute photo
cute.
with the rubber duck.
It's cute. So I don't think there's really any shop updates. We are hardcore packing the trick-or-treat boxes right now, or packaging for the trick-or-treat boxes right now is the more accurate term.
Wrapping, packaging, which is like wrapping each individual item, because it's gonna be an advent box, so every item has to be wrapped, contained somehow, so you can't get it spoiled.
Just under 10,000 items.
Yes.
Yes.
And this video is coming out on September 1st, so in just a couple of days, we're going to be packing the September box.
Yes.
And that's the cozy stitching box.
Yes. So get ready to get all cozy.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for these boxes to come out. I'm always excited and nervous right before every single box. Mom and Athena get so irritated. While we're packing the Gilmore box, I was like,
I hope they like it.
Are they really gonna like it?
There's been some really good videos that you guys have made unboxing and or emails that you've sent that I then forward to Katie and was like, okay, when that insecurity kicks in, read this, watch this. I'm like, you're doing great.
The thing for me is, like, did I make the right decisions for this box? Are they gonna like these items? Did I go too fandom? Did I go not enough cross stitch? Did I, and it's all the things that I'm trying to keep a good balance of things and hope that everybody likes it.
And do we want to say what day the October or the Halloween box will be shipping?
Tentatively it will be shipping on September 13th
on the Monday,
because we're packing actually on Saturday on the 10th. So we're going to schedule a pickup for the 13th. So everybody cross your fingers that USPS actually likes us and will actually come and get the boxes like they're supposed to.
Yes.
So the last thing is that our Stitch Together, our Stitch With Us evening for September will be on September 18th. And it will start at 6 p.m. Central Time.
That's a Saturday, like usual.
Yes.
For us. And hopefully that'll work out for a lot of people. We had such a nice time at our last Stitch Together.
And our newsletter should have went out today as well. And if you're not receiving that, I would say you think you should be, check your junk mail, like at our email address, all the things. But if you are definitely not receiving that, how can they sign up to receive our email?
There's a link on the bottom of the website. There is also a link to sign up for it in our Instagram bio. I have not yet figured out how to get it to work on Facebook. So I need to play around with getting a link within our Facebook group. I'm trying to make it easy for you guys to sign up for it. It's just figuring out the right places to put it. So,
and we should say that if you're interested in stitching with us, Stitch with Us, you need to be part of our Facebook group, which is the Black Needle Society.
Yes.
There are questions to answer. Please make sure you answer them. We're just trying to make sure we don't have bots trying to get in.
Oh my gosh. And we're so excited because Facebook has finally allowed us to have rooms within the group. So what we do for these stitching nights is we create a Facebook room. And so I'm going to go ahead and give you the disclaimer that we do before all of our retreats, that you need to make sure that your device is up to date, that your app is up to date if you're going to use it. We do not recommend that you use an iPad because the iPads never work.
The microphone doesn't work with it.
Well, they can't even get into the room. They have to hit.
Can't even see the rooms.
Yeah, it's a problem. So we recommend.
I mean, you can try it. Always try it because it does work on my iPad. So try it. But if you're not even seeing the rooms option, then you're unfortunately one of the iPads that it's just not going to work.
Yes, but we recommend basically using a phone or a computer. We actually recommend using a computer if you can. It's typically a lot better.
You can see more people on it.
So the downside is you can't play with the fun face things.
So we can have rooms in it now, even though we're over 1,000.
Yes.
Oh, good.
It was new we opened up on the day and Katie said, "Oh, there's a rooms tab again." So she was very excited.
Maybe that was part of the update that completely messed up our Ottoman Stars Hollow.
Yes. Yeah, should we talk about the retreat a little bit, because it was a lovely retreat. We met lovely people at this retreat. But Facebook, I have some problems with you, Zuckerberg, because Facebook decided to roll out some horrible update the weekend of our retreat. And it even
updated my device.
Yes, it updated ours. It made the rooms tab disappear for I don't know how many people. So we had to do a bit of a workaround to get them in the rooms, but I think for most people they were able to troubleshoot and get in there. Mm-hmm. It was a little extra pain, but we made it work. But hopefully things are a little bit better for the next one.
So we are always encouraging you to come to our pre-events so that we can troubleshoot if you have issues. For these retreats, we tried having an event on a Sunday, and we did it earlier in the day so that people could get in and try out their device. And then we always have a pre-event. It's
Wednesday. The Wednesday before the retreat officially starts is always our troubleshooting evening.
Mm-hmm. And if our retreat begins on Thursday, that's when it always is. So, and I think we're sticking with that format.
Yes.
Thursday through Sunday. Yep. So
yeah. I think that's it.
Do you have anything else, Athena?
I don't think so.
We'll get off of here and we'll be like, oh, we meant to talk about that. How it always is. But we're going to let you guys go. We are actually going to film another video that is common questions and rumors about the Black Needle Society. We're so mysterious that you know we have to answer some of these rumors.
And maybe that video is already even up.
Yeah, maybe.
So
maybe there's a sneak peek at the patterns that I released today in that video.
So
okay, I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we see you for Summer in Stars Hollow. Bye.